Hello everyone, and welcome to a sub-video from Unusual Things. This is going to be called Friday Night Ghost Stories. Each and every Friday night I will be bringing you a short tale of a horror/ghost story that I have written, and I've written many for over the years, and I want to bring them to you. So make sure you turn off the lights, cover yourself up with that cushion, and listen to Friday Night Ghost Stories. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and be prepared to get your mind thinking and your body trembling.
Mara Blake could hear everything. The slow drip of the radiator, the faint hum of traffic outside, even the soft whisper of her own eyelashes when her eyes moved. She could hear everything, but she could not move. Her mind was awake, trapped, locked in. The doctors call it a rare neurological condition. Mara called it hell. Days and nights blur together, lying in bed, staring at the same patch of ceiling, listening to the same muted noises of the street beyond her bedroom window. But tonight was different. Her eyes, usually fixed on the same dead space, had wandered, just far enough to catch the window opposite. The house across the narrow street, a mirror image of her own. The curtains were open, and she saw them. 2 children, 8, maybe 9, huddled together in a dimly lit bedroom. Pale light from a lamp painted their faces, both streaked with tears, and behind them something moved. It was tall, shadow, thin, limbs too long, like someone had pulled them out with hooks. Its face, if it could be called that, was stretched and smooth, except for 2 deep black hollows where eyes should have been, and those hollows were looking at the children. Mara wanted to scream, to move, to do anything, but her body stayed useless. The figure's head tilted too far like a bird examining its prey. It stepped closer to the children, one long bony hand reaching. The little boy whimpered. The little girl clutched him tighter. Then without warning it stopped. Its head turned and faced her. Mara's chest went cold. Those black hollows locked onto her across the street, and she felt it, a pressure in her skull, like invisible fingers sliding through her thoughts. And then it smiled, skin ripping over nothing. From that moment the torment changed. Now it wasn't just for the children, it was for her. It dragged its nails along the walls, along the screeching arcs, carving words she couldn't read from here. It leaned so close to the boy's face that his sobs turned into ragged screams, and always it turned its head to check if she was watching. Every time it looked at her, she felt weaker. Nights blurred. The curtains would sometimes close, but never for long. One night, it pressed its face right against the opposite window, looking directly at her bed. Mara tried to close her eyes. She couldn't. It lifted one finger and pointed. She woke, or thought she woke, to find it in her room. It stood at the foot of her bed, still, watching, and yet somehow she could still see the children's bedroom across the street, both views at once, as if her mind was splitting in 2. The ghost reached out, its fingers brushed her cheek, cold, electric, pulling something loose from deep inside her, and then a whisper. Trade. Mara blinked. She could move. She could sit up. She could breathe. Sunlight poured into her room, fresh air filled her lungs. For the first time in years, she stood, walked to the window, and looked across the street. The curtains were open. She saw herself, her old, paralysed body lying in bed, and standing beside it was the thing. Only it wasn't quite the same. It was her. Her eyes, black hollows, her smile, skin pulled tight. She turned her head to the children's room. They saw her. They screamed. And in the depths of her new endless mind, Mara understood. She hadn't escaped. She had become it. And now, it was her turn.
I hope you enjoyed that little story this evening. Make sure you tune in next Friday for your regular dose of a Friday night ghost story with me, Paul. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.